Nobody moved like Michael Jackson. But before he became the king of pop, a global icon, and a revolutionary dancer, he was just a boy from Gary, Indiana, a small industrial town filled with noise, grit, and rhythm. In the Jackson household, music wasn't just entertainment, it was life. James Brown, Jackie Wilson, Motown hits, they filled the rooms like oxygen. And little Michael listened, not just with his ears, but with his body. He'd mimic every move he saw on TV, twist his feet like James Brown, spin like Jackie Wilson, and practice in front of the mirror until the moves felt like they were his own. His body absorbed rhythm like a sponge. It wasn't just dance, it was instinct. He and his brothers, the Jackson Five, hit talent shows, school performances, and finally big stages. Michael stood out not just because of his voice, but because of the way he moved. Even as a child, his timing was razor sharp. His body would stop on a beat and snap back with electrifying energy. But his foundation was always the street, raw and rhythmic. He drew from popping, locking, funk, soul, jazz, blending them into a style that was uniquely his. He didn't copy, he transformed. When Michael went solo, something changed, not just for him, but for music and dance itself. In 1982, he dropped Thriller, and with it, he launched a visual revolution. His music videos weren't just promotional clips, they were short films, and in them, dance became the star. In Billie Jean, he moonwalked for the first time on national TV. It looked like magic. Smooth, effortless, impossible. People thought the stage was moving, not him. That one move, just a few seconds, became one of the most iconic moments in entertainment history. But Michael didn't invent the moonwalk. He saw it from street dancers, studied it obsessively, then refined it to perfection. That was his gift, turning something cool into something immortal. Then came Thriller, zombies rising from the grave, moving in perfect synchronization, and Michael at the center, sharp, powerful, commanding. That routine was rehearsed for weeks. Every head turn, every finger snap. Deliberate. And when the video dropped, the world changed. People weren't just watching, they were learning. Suddenly, kids, teens, and adults everywhere were trying to mimic the moves. Dance became global. Behind the scenes, Michael collaborated with the best. Choreographer Michael Peters helped him bring structure and storytelling to dance. Later, with Kenny Ortega, Michael pushed things even further, combining dance with theater, film, and emotion. In Bad, it wasn't just dancing, it was a narrative, a showdown. Every step told a story. But Michael wasn't done evolving. He began blending ballet pirouettes, martial arts strikes, and Broadway footwork into his routines. His performances became spectacles, tight, dramatic, and cinematic. In Smooth Criminal, he leaned forward at an impossible angle, defying gravity itself. People thought it was CGI. But no, it was real, made possible by special patented shoes he designed himself. But the trick alone didn't matter. It was the way he sold it. The confidence, the stillness, the control. That's what made him different. Control. Michael Jackson had more body control than almost any dancer in history. He could freeze mid-motion and hold perfect tension, then explode into movement again. His timing was impeccable. He practiced tirelessly, sometimes 8 to 10 hours a day. Mirrors, sweat, repetition. He once said if a step wasn't perfect, he wouldn't sleep. That's the level of precision he demanded, from himself and everyone around him. His performances weren't just entertainment, they were blueprints, and dancers took notes. Today, his influence is everywhere. In hip-hop, in K-pop, in modern pop choreography. The moonwalk is taught in studios, performed on stages, repeated on TikTok. But it's not just about imitation. His movements open doors. Before Michael, artists mostly stood still while they sang. After him, dancing became expected. It became part of the artist's identity. Chris Brown, Usher, Justin Timberlake, Beyoncé, The Weeknd, BTS, all carry the DNA of Michael Jackson's movement. He didn't just inspire dancers, he inspired entire genres. Even now, choreographers mention him as their greatest influence. His ability to blend drama, character, precision, and rhythm, it's a masterclass. He made dance feel cool, powerful, emotional, but more than that, he connected with people. When he danced, you felt something: joy, pain, pride, power. His movements told stories. His body became the instrument. He didn't just move to the beat, he became the beat. And that's why his legacy lasts. Because when Michael Jackson danced, the world stopped to watch. And we still haven't looked away.